Hello, everyone. This is Cheryl, and okay, I'm getting feedback from your computer. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so we're here today talking about stress and sleep and how you can de-stress, you can have a better sleep, and how important sleep actually is. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Cheryl. I've been in the fitness industry for over 22 years, and I'm on a journey to get my health back and really kind of understand that what stress does to your body and how sleep is so important. So anyway, I am going to see if Sandy's mic will work, and she'll introduce herself. Now, if it doesn't, please put a little message so we know, and then I'll have to boot her out of here.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's kind of garbled, so I'm not sure. Let me see if I can go on a different. I'll try to go on my phone and see. In the meantime, I'll just keep talking until I know for sure. Okay. Let me just see here. Okay. I want you to say something.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to say something. Okay. Yeah, you can hear, but it's still kind of garbled.
Okay. I guess I have to
Yeah,
listen.
you can hear, but it's still kind of garbled. Okay, well, you can be there for support then. Okay. Okay. Well, you can be there for support then. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to talk about this, and maybe Sandy can answer any questions or that's in the comments. And I'm going to mute your mic there so I don't hear that. Sorry. All right. Anyway, so what effect does stress have on sleep, and how can I sleep better? So if you've ever tossed and turned, or if you had a stressful day and then you can't sleep, and then it kind of snowballs, so you don't sleep, and then you're at work and your performance is low. Stress is not a fun thing. So it's kind of like a vicious circle. Hence why I put sleep and stress a vicious circle. So you're stressed, you can't sleep, you need sleep so you can de-stress. So it kind of goes around like in that circle. So why is sleep so important? Well, it kind of helps reset your body for the next day. And you're healing, your muscles are regenerating. There's lots of different things that are going on. And when you are stressed out, you'll know, because you'll have trouble falling asleep, poor quality of sleep. If you've ever had that, where you're sleeping and you're up it feels like you haven't slept because you keep dreaming, or thoughts are going through your head, so you wake up and you feel like totally not refreshed, right? So stress can do that, like poor sleep quality. Then you have trouble falling asleep, relaxing and unwinding, and things like that. Stress, I have a little blurb that I think is important. Stress can have a significant impact on sleep. When you experience stress, your body produces hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline, which can cause physiological changes that interfere with your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. So with me, because I am older and in menopause, with progesterone and cortisol. So cortisol goes up as you get older, and progesterone goes lower. And progesterone itself is kind of like the calming hormone. So you may feel like when you're in your like late 40s, 50s, that maybe you have more anxiety than you did when you were in your 20 or 30s. And so there is a reason for that. So and then stress itself creates that cortisol and adrenaline as well. So yeah. So basically I put together 3 ways to have a better sleep. So I'm going to go through one, and I'm going to unmute Sandy and see if it's any better. Maybe not. So I'll go through. I look like I kind of gobbled that slide up, but whatever. So 3 ways to have a better sleep. So basically, sticking to a consistent sleep schedule. So my dog's here, and my dog is very. If it's bedtime, he lets me know, like, it's time to go. So he helps me keep on schedule. So waking up, going to bed at the same time, even on weekends, leads to a better sleep quality. And another thing is, not indulging in alcohol and things like that, because that can affect sleep um, as well. So sleep schedule is so important. My dog's here. It's telling me he needs something, but anyway, just keep going. And I'm going to unmute Sandy, and if she has anything to add, and hopefully we can hear her. So I'll unmute you so you can go ahead.
Oh, can you hear me better now?
I can hear you. It's still a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, stress and sleep. You know, having a schedule is really important. And winding down is also really important before you go to bed. So like, an hour before you go to bed, make it a schedule that you're lying down. Lying down means no TV, no blue light, you know, anything like that. Read, read a book, do a gratitude journal, do some breathing, just sit really peaceful thoughts. Even, the music that you, before you go to bed. Listen to something that's going to do that. Just really light it up. So, things like that really turn you down, because when you're stressed and you go to bed and you haven't known about it, even if those stressed and about it, right? Something that keep that schedule. So when you go to that hour, you're going to have good quality sleep, because it matters the mind, but the body, you're just relaxing. Meditation is also really good. Things like that really make a difference. Right? I found that really helps me. I took into that schedule. So that, go to bed at 11, 11, 7 time. I note that, that's your time. Right? That really helps.
Right. All right, we'll go to the next one. So this kind of goes into what you were saying, creating their routines. Yeah, meditation is another one. A lot of people I'm just going to mute you for a sec, are afraid of meditation, because they think it has to be like a lot of like 20 minutes. I don't have 20 minutes. And it doesn't really have to be, a couple minutes, 4 minutes. Just that with breathing, and then like focusing on either your breath or like some pleasantries in your life. Again, one of the things that people kind of think is, oh, well, how do I think of nothing? Well, there's different ways to meditate. You don't have to think of nothingness, but just to make note of where your brain is going, and try to direct it in more pleasant experience. And again, she was talking about taking the blue light, like the watching TV or your computer and things like that. Deep breath exercise could be as simple as like taking a big breath in, feeling your belly come out, hold it, and exhale. And, doing 3 of those just kind of recenters. Now, and it can be done pretty much anytime. It doesn't necessarily have to be during bed. But sometimes I do that if I feel like, if I watch something on TV or something and it's in my brain and it's just going, I'll just stop and take a few breaths. And that's kind of how I kind of myself. Now, if you're interested in meditation and you're not really sure, we do have a free 21-day meditation course that we both have done, and it's pretty cool. and it's a good place to start. So if it's something that you're interested in, just put meditation in the comments, and we'll send you the link to register for that. But anyway, we're going to move on to the next slide, and managing stress. So, and I think you said something about a journal. Did you not, or no? You did. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you could do your gratitude journal, or you could write about things that are bothering you. What stuff sometimes is good just to get off your chest. Now I journal. Usually I journal in the morning, but when I go to bed, I actually make a point of saying things that I'm grateful for as I'm trying to fall asleep. So that's another way to do it. Did you want to add anything, Sandy?
Yeah, the thing about writing the that the reason is because your mind loves to race, right? Sometimes it just races and races and like, now I gotta do this, and then I gotta do this. Yeah, I love that. So your mind is going, and you can't go to sleep. And you've done all your tasks for the next day, but you know that none of it's done. This is what you've done in your head. So I found that the gratitude, it's keeping your mind focused on today. This is a great things happening today because things happen like that, right? But let me focus on what was the good thing is that I shot my first garden today, first morning. It was a beautiful sunny day today. Oh, I could hear the birds. Whatever that is for you, I'm not, it's what you do, what you're doing to put a clean in the brain to just relax and calm down before you sleep. And so that's why, the breathing, whether, like stress, if you can write it down, you can visualize it in your head. Put yourself in a nice place, on the beach, and you can smell the water, things like that, visualization, really help too. For stress, stress, no sleep, no sleep, no stress, no stress,
Mm-hmm.
no sleep, no sleep, no stress. Just focus. And what happens is the stress goes in the cortisol, right? And also inflammation, so causing inflammation in the body, right? It just causes more stress because there may be in pain or whatever it might be. And so this is kind of a vicious circle. So just be patient with yourself, just do little steps, and so for that 1 hour before, that's more time. And even if you're in a stressful situation, you can be breathing and thinking, um, what am I supposed to be learning from this? There must be a lesson here.
Mm-hmm. So as so those are just like some ways that I'm just going to mute you for a sec. Those are just some ways that you can manage stress so you can sleep better. Now, as a bonus, we've added some things that um, supplements that can help with stress, and some of them are around for eons, like ashwagandha. Now, if you've heard of it, now I did, because I found that as I got older, my anxiety levels, I could feel it in my gut all the time. Like if things weren't going right, or even if my brain was going, I would start getting anxious. Again, I was talking about age and stress and things like that. So I did some research on ashwagandha, and so studies shown that it helps reduce the cortisol level, the stress hormone, to promote the well-being. And yeah, it was great. I found lots of research, but what was missing was what kind of dose you're supposed to have. So good luck, everybody. like there hasn't been a lot of studies like on what to do, and I think as people are trying to go with the more natural route, as opposed to like you know um, you know uh, I don't know, the doctor route, maybe looking for things more natural, you know, there probably will be more studies. Um, but yeah, and I'll go over that in just a second again. Magnesium, a lot of, and I'll let you talk in a second because I know you have stuff to say. And magnesium, okay, so that's a mineral. And a lot of times, so that helps reduce symptoms as well, and promotes the well-being. A lot of us are deficient in magnesium. I know when I went to a naturopath, the one thing that he told me is he said you need magnesium, and he had it right there or whatever. So I bought it. And then L-theanine, which is an amino acid, which is like usually found like in, well, it says green tea. Amino acids are usually for your muscles and things like that. But again, anti-anxiety effects, so help reduce stress. Now, we're just saying that these are supplements, but I mean, we're not medical people, so don't get mad at us if you go searching and we're not telling you to take these. We're just saying that these are supplements to look into. And I know that I use some of these, and if you're curious to what I use, you're welcome to just put supplements in the comments, and or ashwagandha or magnesium or whatever, and I'll tell you what I would recommend. But I'll let Sandy talk because she might have stuff to add. So go ahead.
Yeah, and the thing is, supplements, you know, the natural these are natural supplements. Again, you have to be careful how much dosage and what you take with that. It's very important that you have the right amount of dosage and what is with it, so that your body will absorb it, right? And I forgot that was one of the adaptogenic foods. The adaptogens that they do, they find to adapt to what the body is needing. So that I know maybe the first maybe or somebody else. So adaptogenic, that's adaptogenic. Basically adapts to the body. Magnesium, uh, taking this something else, but then I took too much of medicine and took it of others. So, it's important to, like I said, kind of put this, and you don't know what you're doing, right? So, it really helps you to have the right dosage and the right, ingredients to go with it, so it's synergistically it goes together to give you the best results. So yeah, just you can contact myself if you have any questions about what these are, that we recommend. Let us ask. We're more than welcome to have a put in the comments, info, sleep stress, these suggestions in the comments, and don't be so to ask, because a lot of people don't know.
Okay. I'm trying to think of what to put there. Okay. Yeah. So we just wanted to kind of go over again, why sleep is important. We all know what it's like when we don't sleep, because I spent, just as a side note, I spent a weekend on a mini vacation and got home at like midnight. And oh my goodness, yesterday I was so tired that that you definitely feel the effects, like the eyeballs are crossing, lack of sleep, you're sore. My mind was racing. I had lots to do. And so, you don't feel yourself after that, and the effects that it has. But when you do have a good sleep, and, you sleep your 7 or 8 hours, if you can, and it's sound sleep, it helps your recovery and things like that. So it's so important. And one of the big things with people these days is the fact that they aren't sleeping well, which affects like the whole kind of the whole day, the whole living. And if we could all just sleep more and have better quality sleep, a lot of the things that we suffer from, like sore joints and different things, would be helped. So yeah, so we just wanted to go through and kind of give you a rundown of why sleep's important, especially when you're trying to de-stress. And I'm just gonna unmute you so you're just trying to do your button here. Okay, why can't I? There it is. Okay.
Yeah, and the thing is too, when you sleep, when you go to bed, when you go to bed early, let's say you get maybe you're going to get 6 hours sleep, but it's a good quality 6 hours sleep, so that you wake up and you feel rejuvenated. Because the matter of doing it, because sleep is like the number one most important thing in everything. And that's going to body regenerates, that's going to, the mind needs it, the body's healing, so sleep is so, is so important, and that sometimes can be overlooked, in a lot of ways. So, if you are taking, supplements, sleeping helps with the absorption of everything and helps with everything. So, I can't stress how important a good early sleep is. So when you actually wake up, it's like, and you look, and you feel energized. So that's really important in everything you do. I think that's all. Sleep's not early.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I think that's our topic for today. And again, if you're curious about anything that we said today about the meditation, or if you want to know what we recommend for supplements, just like I said, for supplements or recommend, or how to do meditation, we can get you hooked up. So you just put it in the comments and we'll get back to you. Other than that, what are we doing next week? Gut health, gut health, and your connection to the rest of your body. I had to look at my. I wasn't like, what's next week? No, I have a list of what we're talking about. So gut health. This one's going to be interesting for sure because yeah, it's so important, your gut health. So yeah.
Let's overlook that too.
Yeah.
So I hope all information through the weeks was helping you guys and giving you some insight the body maybe that you're going through and maybe a solution that you need. And that's going to help. You know, we live this. Health is wealth. So, it's important to have your health and feel good from the inside and the outside. So, I think that you guys are here to spend some time with us because it could be a little bit of process. And I do appreciate the spirit. And the last on the kind of the suggestions and the help that you need.
All right. All right. Well, take care. We'll see you next week. Bye.
And